What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So the title of this video is to watch this video if you're in your 20s, because you have to understand that it's not too late. If you're in your 20s and you feel like you're almost getting behind, right? And you feel like it's just hard for you to get forward and move forward in life. Maybe you feel like everyone around you is succeeding faster than you, making more money, starting businesses, investing, or you don't understand where to invest or how to start investing, or you're just having trouble figuring out your life. So you have to understand it's not too late, because majority of people in their 20s are figuring out what they want to do with their life. This is the beginning chapter of your life, so you're still learning, right? Your 20s is not supposed to be perfect. This is the decade where you're pretty much allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to make mistakes, pretty much fall on your ass and then get back up, right? This is the age where you're learning new lessons and you're taking bigger risks. One of the things that I've realized is that in your early 20s, especially your early 20s, this is the time to take as much risk as possible, right? You don't have a family, you don't have people to look at or take care of. You don't have, maybe some of you guys don't have a significant other or a partner, right? So this is the time to take more risks, right? Learn your lessons early on. This is a time to build skills, right? Useful skills, whether it's sales, negotiations, learning how to market, learning how to use the internet, use social media to your advantage, right? Not allowing social media to just take over your life in a negative way where you're just scrolling every single day, but using it to actually make some money or to actually monetize yourself, right? The same way I'm doing. I'm creating a YouTube channel and I'm just talking, and I'm giving you guys finance tips. I'm helping you guys with your financial journey. All right, whatever niche it is that you find yourself in or that you like talking about, whether it's your personal life experiences, if you're someone that's been through a lot of things, you can find a way to monetize that using YouTube. All you need is a camera, a mic, just like this, right? So building skills, and this is the stage of your life where you're figuring out things. So social media usually makes it look like people already have everything figured out, like they figured it out overnight. But what really happened was that these people that you see that are successful on social media, or you see that could have popped off and became famous or became well known, right? They were doing little things over time, right? Whether it was early on or later in their career, they started doing things slowly, right? And each of those things combined to form who they are today. So most people, successful people, do not have it figured out in their 20s, in their 21s, their 20, when they're 25, 26. Don't let social media let you guys, or have this idea, create this idea in your head that people figure it out in their 25, 26, 27. It takes time to get successful. It takes time to build something, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to build, it takes time. So a lot of people don't figure out till much later what they want to do, how they want to get started in their life, what career path they want to go into, it is exactly that they want to get into. So you have to learn how to stop comparing your timeline with someone else. That's the most important thing. That's one of the fastest ways to actually destroy your growth and your confidence, is comparing yourself to the life that people are living on social media. You're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel, right? If you see someone on social media who's showing, okay, they're traveling and they might be in the same range, uh, as far as age with you, and you look at them and you're like, why, why can't that be me? Like, why am I not in that position? But you don't know that person's background. You don't know their situation. You don't know exactly what got them to be in this uh be able to travel like this, be able to have all the experiences that they're having, right? They might have parents that have money that are allowing them to be able to travel to do certain things, or they might have started way earlier doing social media, doing things that could make them money. So you don't know their background. They might have someone who's sponsoring that lifestyle for them. So don't get fooled by everything that you see on social media, and do not allow it to kind of twist the way that you think and twist your timeline, right? Don't ever rush things in life. Don't allow the lifestyle someone else is living to affect you and affect the way that you're thinking. and trying to rush things throughout your life. Everybody has their path, right? You could have been in life, you could have been going this way, right? You could have been doing something, and then now you're on the right path, but because you've seen something on social media, you start to deviate away from that path, or you start to think, man, I gotta hurry up and do certain things. I gotta hurry up and make money. I gotta hurry up and do this. Everything is a slow process. Think about it. Yes, you have to be intentional. Yes, you have to be consistent with whatever it is that you're doing, but understand that success takes time, and success is built in steps. It's not built in just one full goal, but it's built in steps. So everybody moves at a different pace. Some people start early, some people start late because maybe earlier on they were messing around, or they weren't being as intentional as they were supposed to be, right? Maybe earlier on you were just messing if you're someone who's older than 26, 27, right? Earlier on you weren't investing. Earlier on you didn't have a business mindset. Earlier on you were just going with whatever life threw at you, right? So you have to understand everybody's timeline is different. The important thing is that you keep moving forward no matter what. You keep moving forward, and then everything that you do from that point on, when you want to make that change, you move with intentionality. You move with being intentional, you move with being consistent, and whatever it is that you want to start, whatever it is that you want to build. The most important thing to me is for you to build something, for you to build something that you're proud of, for you to build something, whether it's a career that you want to go into and that you feel like you're going to be successful in this career, then you go that way. And if you continue and see that, okay, this is not the way to go, especially early on in your 20s, you can make a shift. You can make a shift. And that's the best time to do it, because when you reach in your 30s, 35s, 40s, and let's say you have a family, let's say you have people that you're supporting financially, it's going to be harder for you to do these things. You're not going to just be able to wake up one day and decide that you don't want to work, or decide that you don't want to work your 9 to 5 anymore. But right now in your 20s, this is the moment, this is the time you're in a position where you could do certain things. You could take more risks. You have to understand that. One thing, the things I want to tell you is that your small decisions now in your 20s change everything. Change everything. Your life can look completely different in just 2 to 5 years. But it starts with those small decisions. Whether it's learning about money, learning about your habits and improving on those habits, right? Being someone who's able to retrospect, meaning you're able to look with inside yourself and make developments that are actually meaningful. Learning how to read more, right? A lot of people don't well, you don't learn how to read more, but you actually do. You actually read more. That's another thing. You have to read more to become more illiterate, to be able to speak, right? A lot of you guys probably, I'm not gonna say can't form a sentence, but it's hard for you to get your point of view out, right? And this is some form of practice for me as well. So I'm able to speak better, and I'm able to just off the whim just go on and talk, right? Without following a script, without following something that I'm reading off of. But learning how to read more, building skills, investing consistently, whether that's investing in the market, investing into yourself, investing into real estate, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to build these small decisions so that by the time you're 30, 35, it's nothing new to you. And everything you did in your 20s is now something that's positive for you in your 30s, 35s. Small improvements over time, the same way investing compounds over time, these small changes, these small improvements in your lifestyle, they're all gonna compound over time, allowing you to be what you want to be in your 30s. And the last thing that I want you to realize is that you still have time. So a lot of people in their 20s, they panic because they think they're running out of time, because they look on social media. Everybody, for some reason, everybody's rich on social media, which I don't know. Everybody's rich on social media. I guess that's the lifestyle that everybody's living, right? 2, 3, 4 trips a year, going to Dubai, going to wherever they're going. People are just, people have a lot of money, right? What can you say? I'm not gonna say that they're probably putting on their credit cards, because I know some people who put their travel expenses on a credit card and then end up having to pay that off with high interest rate. Like, all power to them. But don't let what you see on social media impact your timeline, like I said again, and understand that you still have time. You still have time to start investing, to start building. You still have time to create that business idea that you have, to switch careers, right? If you don't like what career you're in, you spend 2, 3 years in whatever career that you're in, and now you think, okay, I don't think I want to do this for the rest of my life. I think I want to do something else. You can eventually switch careers early on, learn new skills, and fix your finances. That's the most important thing for me. Everything else I just mentioned, yes, you need to start doing it. But your finances are the most important thing that I like to talk about. Like learning how to invest, learning how to budget your money, track everything that's coming in, everything that's going out, improving your finances, right? Not just going about your finances like however, right? Making your money and just spending it however you please, but actually tracking it and being able to, okay, look at the progression in your net worth. Look at the progression in your accounts. Look at the progression in the way you're investing. So these are the things that matter to me. You have to understand you still have time to rebuild yourself. You still have time to create this new version of yourself that you want and that you envision, right? If you're someone like me who's, very goal oriented and you have things that you want to accomplish and you're not just someone who's going about life however it is or however you please, then understand that you still have time. And the time that you have to use it, right? Because we only have a limited amount of time on this earth, and you don't know when it is you're going to pass away. You don't know when it is that you're going to leave this earth. So use the time that you have, that you see in front of you every day. Every day that you wake up and God allows you to wake up and see another day is another day that He's given you, right? To do what you have to do to accomplish the goals that that you need to accomplish. So the mistake isn't being behind. The biggest mistake is believing it's too late and giving up early on. So that's what you have to understand, right? Your early 20s are the most important time of your life to build, to start investing, to create, to inspire others, right? Because you have to take your 20s to also inspire others. You have to take your 20s to be a pioneer. If everybody was a pioneer, I mean, it wouldn't make sense if everybody was a pioneer, because in this world, there's followers and there's people to look at up to other people, but a pioneer in your own space, right? Be a beacon of light wherever you're at so that you can influence others, right? Influence others in a good way, give good motivation, talks, be able to give advice, be able to help someone see something in a different way, right? The same way I'm helping you. If you're watching this video and you're taking a little bit off of what I'm saying, the same way I'm letting you know these are the things that you should be doing in your early 20s, and that you're not too late, and that you need to focus on these things before it's too late. It's never too late, but before you reach your 30s, 40s, you get a family, you got kids, now you can't do half of the stuff that you ever envisioned yourself doing. So thank you for watching this. Do not forget to subscribe. I see a lot of you guys watch the videos, but don't forget to subscribe. Keep your subscriptions on and click the notification bell to keep up with these videos. Thank you for watching. Peace.